Well, hi there viewers, Princess Strawberry here. So in today's video, I will be explaining the story of my guinea pig's life, Coca-Cola, age 7 months. So one day I bought Coco from a pet store, basic place to buy an animal, a small animal. I was lonely when I moved into my very first apartment, and I was like, I want a pet. Now, unfortunately, most of you know I have a cat named Precious. Where I live, we're not allowed to have animals unless they're kept in a cage. So, my cat Precious is living with my grandma right now. She's happy, she's healthy, she's living a full life. She's 9 years old, for anyone wondering. And so, I moved and I got a guinea pig named Piglet. And Piglet's 9 years old, currently in her cage chewing on some hay. So I will show you guys quickly Piglet. So this is Piglet. So here's Piglet, if you guys can see her. Here's Piglet. So this is Piglet. She's about 9 years old. She's happy. She's 9 years. I'm getting mixed up here. Sorry. My cat Precious is 9 years old. Piglet is 3 years old. Sorry, it's getting mixed up. It's been a confusing, stressful, upsetting type of week. So, but anyways, yeah, Precious, my cat, is 9 years old. Piglet is 3 years old. So, Piglet was happy, and I read up online that guinea pigs need a friend, or they get lonely. Like, they can get used to being on their own, but like me, I didn't like living on my own. My boyfriend is planning on getting a job and moving in, but I still like something else here to keep me company, if that makes sense. But anyway, I bought Piglet, and then maybe a month later, I decided I want another pet. So, that's when I got the guinea pig, Coca-Cola. I bought her from the pet store, and she was adorable. I bought her as a baby, like maybe when she was 2 months old. And she lived happily and healthy. And then I moved into this apartment that I'm in right now. You guys can check that video out, or those videos out on my channel. Coco was happy. She was healthy. And then I moved in this apartment about 2 months ago. And I started noticing Coco chewing on the cage a lot, squawking like crazy, and I'm just like, what's going on? I called the veterinarian clinic over and over and over again. They said, oh, she's just a baby, she's gonna cry, it's normal. But I kept thinking something was wrong. So recently I went away for like a week, maybe 2 days tops, because that's the limit I will do. I will only go away for 2 days. And Piglet and Coco had the same food. I gave them fresh water, like a full dish of food, fresh water. And I went away for a couple of days. And when I did come home, sadly, on Halloween yesterday, basically, because today's November 1st, 2017, I found Coco. And this is where I'm going to get emotional. I can just see it. I found Coco. I need a tissue box soon. I found Coco in front of her door, like on her cage. There's 2 doors. There's one at the top, because it's technically a rabbit cage. There's a door at the top and there's one at the bottom. They're still in the same area. And in the bottom cage, when I came home yesterday, I'm like, okay, well, I gotta go online quickly, pay my bills. I did, because I do everything online. I have a computer. I also could use my tablet or phone, but that's not the point. Anyways, but yeah, I thought nothing of it. Then I go and give them fresh food. I gave them fresh water. I said hi to Piglet first. Piglet's all happy to see me. And usually Coco squawks when she hears my voice. And I'm like, Piglet. And Piglet reacted. And then I'm like, Coco. And she didn't answer. And I started getting worried. And then all of a sudden, I'm look in the cage. Oh, she's not under her little shelf. And then I look, I'm like, right in front of the door. She's spread out, staring, like basically looking up at the door, and she's just sitting there, and I'm like, Coco, wake up. And I took the water bottle, sprayed a little bit of water on her. I shook the cage a little bit, not much, just like, you know, like that. And I'm like, Coco, Coco, and nothing. And then I looked at her and I'm like, her back legs are spread out. And her front, she's like spread out right in front of the door. And I know then is when I knew she passed away at some point. But anyways, a lot of people are asking what happened to Coco afterwards. My grandma showed up and she brought me this stuffed animal dog named Popcorn. I will show you guys quickly because this is like another vlog, so give me a sec. Sorry guys, I have to block the camera because there's a surprise in the other room. That's for another day's video. Where is my dog? Right there. So this is kind of like a vlog, but when my grandma came home, I started bursting into tears. Like, she came over because we were supposed to meet at the bank, and unfortunately I wasn't able to meet her because this happened. She walked in the door. Just before she walked in the door is when I realized my guinea pig passed away. And she knocked on my door. I opened it and I burst into tears. And I'm like, my grandma's like, oh, what's wrong? And I'm like, my guinea pig is dead. As I screamed, but this is the puppy I guess my grandma bought, $20. Her name is Popcorn, or his name. I think it's her name. But the $20 goes towards children's hospitals. My grandma and I have this thing. We like to donate some money towards some charity every month if we can. No promises we can or not. But anyways, afterwards I was kind of like screaming. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. When my grandma told me I have no choice to take a bag and I have to pick up Coco. So I picked up Coco and I put her in her carrying cage, which is over here. And now I'm going to start crying again. But Coco's, this is the cage. So I picked her up in the bag. I put Coco in here. I threw the bag out, so she was just laying in this cage. It's disinfected now, don't worry. Otherwise it wouldn't be touching it. But I put her in there. She just laid in the bottom. Like, there was no point in putting a blanket in, fancying, prissing it up, whatever you want to call it. Prissy, whatever. So I just put her in the bottom of the cage, threw the bag in the garbage, took the garbage out after, and I took her to the veterinary clinic. Now, most likely, this veterinary clinic mostly deals with cats and dogs. They don't deal with rodents, again, as they call them. I don't like when you call little animals rodents. To me, it's not a nice word. I prefer not to use it. So, and then after my grandma and I went to the veterinarian clinic, I asked them how much is it to have an autopsy done on my guinea pig to figure out why she passed. And they said that was about $300. And I'm like, what? And as I go to the veterinary clinic, I'm still crying, so I'm just shocked. And I said to them, so how much would it be to get her cremated and for me to keep the ashes? They said that's $140. Yeah, I have the money, but I needed that from groceries. So I said, okay, next question. How much is it just to get her cremated and sent to the pet cemetery? And they said that's about $11. So this is what happened to Coca-Cola after. I took her to the pet veterinary clinic. They cremated her for $11. And she's going to be sent to the pet cemetery, as they call it. So I don't know where this pet cemetery is. I have some family members and friends saying that they wish not to know. They would never want to go there. It's like a cemetery. It's not a fun place to go. I'm telling you guys. You think it's all cool. Like a lot of people think it's cool to vandalize that property, to steal things. And it's not fun and cool. Like, you're disrespecting the dead. I'm not trying to be rude. When you steal from a gravestone or a graveyard, or you slice that stone in half and you take off with it and try to sell it for whatever reason, you're disrespecting the dead. I'm telling you right now, this is no joke. I wouldn't be doing this video or saying this if I was a joke. Like, people need to realize. But last night I didn't sleep very well because I'm still quite upset about my guinea pig passing. I'm like, the worst of it is she was only 7 months. She was still a baby. Like, today's November 1st. If she lived today, she would have been going on 8 months. But her cage is all cleaned out, disinfected. Everything she's ever touched is disinfected. I have a few things here in the sink. Like this toy, this is the one that lights up. If you guys can see, it's waterproof, so it don't matter. I have scissors in there. I have the lettuce balls. That sounds real good, just saying. I have scissors in there, so I gotta be careful. But I disinfected everything. And right now, I can't show you over in that area because that's a surprise for tomorrow. Tomorrow's vlog, I will be doing a live broadcast, or I plan to do a live broadcast. So subscribe if you're not already, and you guys will see tomorrow's vlog go up. But yeah, this is the story of Coco. Unfortunately, the veterinarian clinic, when I was on the phone with them, we talked it over. I told them Coco wasn't eating out of her dish. Like, when I found her dead in front of the cage in that area, I was like, her dish is full. She hasn't really touched her water, and they said that she wasn't eating. She might have starved herself, and they said that's unusual because guinea pigs usually can go without food and water for a week, tops. And I said to them, my guinea pig's normal eating schedule is food every other day, fresh water twice a day. And they said that's perfectly fine just because I'm on a budget. Yeah, I have a job, but I don't want to be wasting food. I know they say put fresh food in the dish every day, but then that would mean throwing out the old dish of food and putting in new food, and that's just a waste. Like, this is why I feed them every other day, and there's nothing wrong with that. They said there's nothing wrong. But yesterday when I was upset, I kept thinking to myself, I had it in my head, did I do something wrong? What did I do wrong? And I know I gave them each a potato, and the veterinarian clinic told me that it's not recommended to give them a potato because, yeah, it's a vegetable, but it's not something they eat. So it's like giving crackers to them. You shouldn't give it to them all the time. Don't make it a habit. So, but yeah, that's basically the life story. And the thing is, you guys just saw Piglet, and I'll show her again quickly. Here's Piglet. She's all happy and healthy. Aren't you, Piglet? Piglet Rosalind Ann is your full name. Except we call you Piglet or Piggy. But if you guys have any questions or concerns about Coca-Cola, comment down below. And I appreciate everyone saying, I'm sorry for your loss. This should never have happened. And the sad part is, when I found her, I burst into tears because I think she was trying to escape. Those past 2 months, she's been chewing on the cage and squawking really loud every time I rattle a bag. Yeah, she thought she was getting fed, but I think that she might have had cancer because, unfortunately, Coco's mom, Kyle, has had babies pass away before. Recently, Coco's mom, by the way, Kyle's had 3 babies, and shortly, maybe 10-20 minutes after birth, 2 passed away and the 1 lived. So I don't know, maybe there's something going through Mama, maybe there's something going through her dad, maybe there's a disease, maybe there's cancer or something, but yeah, this should not have happened to Coco. She was only 7 months old, and I finally feel that I can be strong and talk about it. Like, I actually thought I was going to cry during the production of this video, but no. And like I said, I'm just shocked because she was so happy and healthy and energetic when I left for... I got crap on my lip. Oh, there's a sore spot right there. But anyway, again, I'm getting off topic. I could not talk straight yesterday. I barely ate because I was upset. But today I'm doing a little bit better. I'm just upset that she's passed away. But stay tuned for tomorrow's video, and you guys will see the big surprise that I got. So... and also what really upset me last night before bed, and this kind of broke my heart, my adult guinea pig, Piglet, was leaning towards her one end of the cage, towards Coco's cage, and Piglet's like looking at the cage and she's squawking at it, and I'm like, I think Piglet knows her friend passed away, even though they didn't really bond, but the fact that, like, they couldn't be left alone with each other because Piglet would bite her, and that's what I was trying to prevent. But in a way, they were best friends when they're in their own cages beside each other. But it just kind of hurts me when I picked up Piglet and started cuddling her. She started squealing in my ear, crying constantly. I know that's crying. And I'm like, it's okay. And Piglet kept going and moving her head under my neck like this and trying to curl up. And I just started bursting into tears, and we were basically crying for an hour, just because crying is a therapy for me and for a lot of people. It helps you relieve when you're upset. And I'm just like, this is why I take pictures and videos of Coca-Cola and my guinea pig, Piglet. And there will be a big surprise tomorrow's vlog. I am definitely going to be doing a live broadcast. So, and here's a big tip for all you vloggers on vlogging on your phones. Make sure your phone is 100% if you're going to vlog on your phone, because I've been there and done that. I'm actually doing this video while my phone is at like 22% now. It was at 30. So there's a big change right there. So, but anyways, thank you guys so much, and rest in peace, Coca-Cola. I'm sorry you didn't live your full 5 years of your life, because guinea pigs apparently are supposed to live 4 to 5 years. Piglet, like I said, is 3 years old, so she might live 2 more years, she might not. So, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and again, you guys are awesome. So if you enjoy my videos and want to see more, hit that like button, comment down below your video suggestions, and subscribe. And stay tuned, because I have a big surprise for you guys tomorrow in tomorrow's vlog. And don't ask what time I'm uploading, it's just whenever I'm free and home. Like I'm home right now doing laundry and cleaning, and I thought I better do this video now or I'm not going to get it done. So, but thank you guys so much for watching.